In this class we are going to learn meaning of office layout and objectives of office layout. In the last class we have seen that consequences of poor office organization. If proper organization is not there in office, what are the problems faced by the staff and administration we have seen in the last class. In this class we are going to see meaning of office layout and objectives of office layout. Meaning of office layout and objectives of office layout. So what do you mean by office layout? Office layout is defined as the management of furniture and equipment within the available floor space. Office layout is defined as the management of furniture and equipment within the available floor space. Okay, so in each and every office there is a premises, there is a building and rooms. Office is a place within a room or rooms, depending upon the size of the organization. Office may be big or small, depending upon the size of organization or size of office. The rooms or room will be allotted to the office. Okay, so within that space, how best you organize, you allocate the furniture and equipment. Okay, office is a collectively office is collectively staff, furniture and equipment. So the office layout is defined as the management of furniture and equipment within the available floor space. Okay, so some space is available, some rooms or room is available within that room. So how best you organize the furniture and equipment. Okay, so this is a layout, office layout. Okay, this is an office layout. So here employees, here also employees, this is a desk. Okay, desk, this is also computer desk. This is one kind of office layout. Okay, so it is the main objective is to bring out maximum efficiency. Okay, in office work at minimum cost. The office layout brings maximum efficiency in office work at minimum cost. It is arranging and placing of men and equipment within each department to make best use of space. So office layout is arranging and placing of men and equipment within each department to make best use of space. Okay, so factors determining office layout. These are all the factors determining office layout. Nature of the employees work, type of furniture and equipment is to be used. Okay, so generally offices uses different kinds of furniture. The computers, furniture, almaris are commonly used in offices in their routine work. Okay, comforts and convenience of the employees, size of the office accommodation, shape of office accommodation, lighting and ventilation of the space, number of persons to be accommodated, cost of office space or accommodation, customer convenience, miscellaneous considerations. Okay, so the factors determining office layout are nature of the employees work, type of furniture and equipment to be used, comforts and convenience of the employees, size of the office accommodation, shape of office accommodation, lighting and ventilation of the space, number of persons to be accommodated, cost of office space or accommodation, customer conveniences, miscellaneous consideration. Okay, so this is also one view of office layout. Here door, here also door. Okay, office layout objectives. Okay, objectives of office layout. Number one is workflow. It must ensure effective workflow so that all work proceeds systematically and unhindered. So office layout objectives workflow. It must ensure that effective workflow so that all work proceeds systematically and unhindered. Okay, optimum utilization of space. So the maximum space should be utilized in a proper way. Maximum space should be utilized in a proper manner, proper way. It must be ensured that the available space should be utilized to the fullest extent possible. Maximum scope for supervision. It should provide for maximum scope for supervision within minimum effort of the supervisor. Okay, so clerk's desk be located near their supervisor. Clerk's desks be located near their supervisor. Free movement. It must allow free movement of office personnel. It must allow free movement of office personnel. The staff must be able to move around their places of work and machines freely without any hindrance. Okay, then next, confidential work. In offices there will be confidential work will be there. People doing secret work should be provided suitable accommodation. If there is any confidential work, some space should be provided for confidential works. Okay, absence of noise. People doing work which does not permit noise should be located, ensuring its elimination. People doing work which do not permit noise should be located, ensuring its elimination. A reception section. The reception section should be nearer to the main entrance. The reception section should be nearer to the main entrance. Departmentalization. The different departments of the office must be nearer to each other. The different departments of the office must be nearer to each other. Sufficient lighting and ventilation. There must be sufficient natural or artificial lighting and ventilation facilities. Good working conditions. Staff should be provided with good working conditions and service facilities. This increases their efficiency. So this is about the office layout and objectives of office layout. Okay, objectives of office layout. These conditions should be provided in office layout, then only the work will be efficient and confidential work also will be in a good manner. Okay.